Hi everybody. Today we'll be doing a full body workout. This one is going to have a little bit of equipment in it. It's not something I usually have on these videos, but this one will have a little bit of equipment in it. It's going to be 45 seconds working, 15 seconds resting. I'll have the cues all in here, and we'll go ahead and talk through it real quick. So go ahead and grab some music, and let's get started. All right, so first exercise is going to be upright mountain climbers. And really, all you're doing on there, we got 15 seconds to rest till we're going. Really, all you're doing on there, you're going a normal mountain climber, but you're going to be upright with your hands against a wall. Now, why this is important, there we go, is it's going to force you to really, really push those knees through, drive those knees up as you're going through. It doesn't really let you cheat on the knees, working from the hips as much. So we'll do this for 45 seconds, then we'll rest, and then we'll go to the next exercise. All right, the next exercise is going to be clean and press. Now, if you don't have weights here, you can use burpees for that exercise. I showed that the next time around. And what I did on here, and I only did this for these first two cardio exercises, is I did one set or two sets each. I went back and forth. I went alternating on them. The rest of the exercises in this workout, I just did two sets each, etc., etc. This one I did one set each, alternating. All right, so we're alternating on these cardio exercises. So what we're gonna do is go back to the upright mountain climbers, and really, really remember to drive those knees through the movement. And you're nearing the finish line on these. Good job. So the next one we're going to go to is going to be that clean and press movement. I went ahead and showed burpees for those that don't have a weight for it. Now I didn't have enough vertical space. We're going to go. I didn't have enough vertical space for me to be jumping on here. Otherwise, generally we would be standing up when we're jumping when I'm standing up. But I did try to show going down into a push-up position on here. So really, really do your best to get as much out of that movement as you can. Really, really try to get an explosive movement out of that. We're doing it for 45 seconds. All right, we're going to rest for 15 seconds, and then we're going to go to a curl to press exercise. Now, I did do this with a band and a dumbbell. If you don't have any equipment to work with, all right, we're going. If you don't have any equipment to work with here, that is perfectly okay. I would just skip this movement and then go on to the next movement. I do have body weight movement for that next movement. So what we're going to do on here, we're starting with the thumb facing outward from the body, and we're going to do a normal curl movement, and then we're going to twist inward, bring that thumb inward towards the body, twist on the inside, considering the thumb on the inside there. And what we're going to do, we're going to press it right up until we're as tall overhead as we can go. And then you're going to reverse that movement. Come back down, twist the hand outward, and then go back down to that starting position. You're resting now. And we'll take 15 seconds rest, and then I'm going to pick up the dumbbell on here. This is the same dumbbell that I used for clean and press. And we're going to do that same exact movement. So we're going curl up, twist around, bring that thumb inside, and then press up high. All right, the next one we're going to go to is going to be a straight arm lift to fly from a standing upright position. And remember, if you don't have a weight for this one, I do have an only body weight exercise for the next one that you can sub in for this. But for this one, you can use almost anything. You can use a carton of milk, some jug of water, something like that, because this is going to be an exercise that you will not need to use a lot of weight on. You can use a book for this one even. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that arm straight, we're going to go straight from the side, and we're going to go right up until it's in line with the shoulder. And then we're going to rotate the shoulder open and close it back up, and then go forward again. Rotate the shoulder open, close up, and then go back down to that starting position. On here, we want to make sure that the shoulder isn't going to lift up on here. So we'll take 15 seconds of rest. And then for the second set, you can switch sides on that. And then I'm also showing for the second set the other exercise we can do on here. It's going to be the exercise from a Davies test. So we're going to go ahead and take the feet about shoulder width apart. The hands will be a little bit further than shoulder width apart from a push-up position. And then you're going to go over, tap one hand with the other hand, and then switch sides. Tap one hand with the other hand. We're going to see how many we can get done in 45 seconds here. If you completed that, good job. Just keep working on it one day at a time. The next one we're going to go for is going to be just a simple wall squat. We'll do, we have this 15-second rest, and then we'll do 45 seconds on the wall squat. So what we're going to be doing, really bring yourself down as low as you can into that wall squat. You'll see I didn't feel like I was down far enough, so I had to move forward and push my butt down a little bit more. And we're just going to dig in and hold that wall squat. Really try to push through your heels so you can activate your hamstrings. Really try to push through the heels so you can activate the hamstrings. You can kind of try to change up where you are getting a lot of that pressure on there, and really just sit in there and hold it. We'll do 2 sets on here, and then we'll go to the next exercise. All right. Next exercise we will go to is going to be either a band resisted squat. You can just do a normal squat on here. I just happen to have the band around, so I went ahead and added this band to it. What you're going to do, you're going to step on the sides of the band so the band is short. You'll step on the sides of the band so the band is short, and then keep the hands down at the sides. Squat down, and then when you come up, that band should give a little bit of resistance, trying to force you not to come up. You'll have a little bit of resistance to work against. Now you can always go with no band on here, just for the simple squat. I also had for the next for the body weight version of this exercise, you can also go for a single leg squat, and we'll show that one next. Good job. All right, we're gonna go through one more set on this, and I went ahead and pulled up the single leg squat to show here. So on the single leg squat, what we'll be doing is taking one foot right in about line. It'll be a little bit more towards the midline than straight down to where it usually would be. And then the other foot is going to go straight out in front of us, and then we're squatting down. Press your hips up, squat down, press the hips up. So if you didn't have any equipment, what you would do is you would do one set on the right side, one set on the left side for this exercise. Great job. All right, we're second to last exercise. We're going to do two sets on sit-ups. Two sets on sit-ups. Now, I highly recommend that you put your feet under something. Maybe it's going to be a couch, a chair, a couch or a chair or something like that. I highly recommend you put your feet under something so you can really keep the stability with the feet and force the abs to work the whole entire time. We're just doing simple sit-ups, so we're sitting all the way up, get the shoulders and the lower back off the ground on here. Really make sure that's a roll so you can contract those abs all the way through. All right, wonderful job. All right, we're going to go into one more exercise at the end of this. We'll go into a plank. We're going to do that exercise 2 times, and then you are done with this workout. All right, so as you're doing that plank, really dig in with the dig in with the feet, tighten the quads. Remember to tighten the abs on here. I started to notice a little bit early on with my form was my back and my hips were dropping because I wasn't really tightening my abs enough. You don't want the hips, you don't want the lower body off the ground too much, but you also don't want it too close to the ground. You want a good 4 to 6 inches from the ground for your lower body, making sure you're in a good straight line. I wasn't in a great straight line, so you really want to Make sure to tighten those abs as you're really forcing yourself to tighten everything else, the glutes, the quads, everything like that. So we're going to go through one more set on here, and then you are done with the workout. All right, wonderful job. All right, I'll go ahead and leave this workout posted here for about a minute or so, just so you can, pause the video, write it down, do whatever you write it down, screenshot it, do whatever works best so that you can do the workout. Um, as always, make sure to keep working out, keep washing your hands, keep staying safe. Remember, we're here for you to help you get to your goals and to keep you safe, motivate you, and have some fun along the way as well.